conform to the conventions of standard English. Now, this topic area tests a variety of subtopics. We were talking about punctuation, we're talking about your subject-verb agreement, we're talking about modifiers, we're talking about your tenses, as well as your use of the apostrophe. Right, so I will give you the tips and tricks as well as the rules that work with these. One thing with dealing with this question is the fact that you have to have the knowledge of all the rules, and once you gain a grasp of all of the rules pertaining to the topics that are tested under the standard English convention, you will find that you are able to tackle these questions within less time, so that you can really maximize time on dealing with the more complex reading comprehension sort of topics, right? So yes, we're going to be very quick. I will show you the tips, and I encourage that you take down important notes, as you would need these notes to practice on your own. So yes, the first question I have here, from looking at the options first, I can tell it is testing my knowledge of punctuation. And yes, this is not what you have been taught to do. At least if you're following this episode for a while, this is not what I would typically teach students to do when dealing with the other questions. If you're dealing with the reading comprehension questions, I wouldn't encourage that you look at the options first. I would often advise that you just look at the question so that you know what topic. If it is a main idea, for example, you can tell that from the question. Then you go read the text, and yes, just a quick one, first sentence, last sentence, repeated detail, and be able to summarize whatever you read yourself, right? That applies to the reading. Have an idea of what the answer should be before encountering the options. But that doesn't necessarily work on the convention question. These are questions that should take you way less time. I'm thinking 30-20 seconds on each of the questions. So you want to look at the options first, so that you can tell the particular topic. Now, looking at these options and finding that one gives us a semicolon, another gives us a full stop, and all of that, I can tell this is testing my knowledge of punctuation. So you want to go look at the text to find